Okay, Skyrim Together modded tutorial. Here it is. It's all in this Google Docs. Everyone should have this. I'll link it in the description. Yada yada. We're all gonna have it. Okay, first thing on the list, Harbor. That's just Skyrim Together. Everyone should have Harbor. So I'm not gonna worry about it. There's the link if you need it. Mod Organizer 2. Okay? This one is the only modding tool that you should use. You should have no other modding tools. Don't try and use another modding tool. I don't know how you would get another modding tool to work. I don't think it would work. Just go ahead, click the link, middle click it. If you just normally click it, it might take a second to load. It's no big deal. You come to it, come to this website, click Files, scroll down till you find Installer, click Manual Download. It's gonna just be a really simple setup. There's gonna be pretty much no real steps involved. Try and have it installed on the same place as you have Skyrim installed. Doesn't matter. Okay. Next, we have Skyrim Scripting Center. This is needed for a few more mods that we're gonna install later, like Sky UI, Skyrim Together Plus. I'm not going to show you how to install Skyrim Scripting Center. I have a video linked really nicely right here. I'm sure they'll explain everything incredibly. You can figure it out yourself. It's not that complicated. Okay, now to actually install mods, we're going to go ahead and need to open up Mod Organizer 2. So we're going to go ahead and grab it. Should look something like this when you first launch it. Click New. You name it something. I don't know, Harbor. Doesn't really matter. Okay, no data directory, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. You select Skyrim Special Edition. There you go. You set that up. It's going to take a second to register and load here, or maybe it just won't load at all for me. That would be kind of amazing. There you go. You might want this tutorial. I'm not going to say yes because that would just inconvenience me right now. Okay. Yep. Get back my menu here. Now we actually have Mod Organizer launched. Should look something like this. Hopefully you don't have anything installed under here. If you do, delete it all. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly switch over to another instance so I can more easily set things up. Okay. Okay, great. Oh, I need to delete these. Those should not be there. Okay, great. I just demonstrated deleting. It's just as easy as clicking and deleting. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go ahead and go to Tools, go to Settings, go to Nexus, and then go ahead and just enter your Nexus API key, yada yada. You're basically just going to be setting up your account on Nexus Mods to be linked up with Mod Organizer 2, so whenever you download anything there, it'll show up over here in your downloads folder, okay? Go ahead and just download some mods, come to unofficial patch, come over here. It should say something like this. I don't know if it'll say Mod Organizer 2, Vortex, yada yada. Just click it, just download it right here. It's really easy. It'll start the download, just say yes, it'll show up over here. And it should say like downloaded or something of that sort. You can just go ahead, double click on it, hit OK. Maybe you want to set up a custom name, doesn't matter to me. Okay, I'll go ahead and download another mod just to show off, wow, I have two separate entire mods in this order. Now come over here, plugins. It should show that checkmarked because I clicked it over here. As you can see, it appears and disappears. Make sure it's all checkmarked. If you want, you can hit sort. Sorting is generally a good idea, but it shouldn't really matter. It shouldn't matter what order it's in. Sorting might help your stability overall, but it shouldn't really affect anything. Okay. Now we've got mods installed. In theory, you have all your mods installed. This list will probably grow, but for the moment, it's just these right here. These are what I'm confident will work, what I can't see anything messing up with. So you've got the mods. Now, how do you launch Harbor? Well, obviously, I have a nice button here, but you're not going to have this nice button here. You're going to need to go ahead and hit Edit. You're going to head and have to go and click the plus mark. Wow, plus mark, new executable. Looky there. Go ahead and name it something. You can probably guess what I'm going to name it. It's Harbor. Wow. You go ahead and go to the binary, hit ... Rise file system, and you go ahead and you click harbor.exe. You're gonna have to find it in your folders here. I'm already at it, so I don't have to find it, but have fun finding that, I guess. Click open. Make sure it says harbor.exe. Make sure it's not the installer. Make sure it's actually harbor.exe. Hit apply. Okay. And there you go. You've got Harbor. Well, that's great. Before you do that, you might want to launch just once with Skyrim Special Edition Script Extender. You need to make sure it's launched at least once, or it might mess up stuff like SkyUI and Skyrim Together Plus that depend on it. But after you've launched Skyrim through that just one time, every time after that, you can always launch it through Harbor. And I'll just do it right now. I'll go ahead and hit run. It'll take a second. It'll pop up with Harbor. Every time you install new mods, it's going to go ahead and ask you for an integrity check. You can go ahead and just click that. Checking for updates. It'll take a second, and then it should just say play. From there, you can just hit play. There's nothing really special afterwards. That's it. You've done it. Congratulations.